Welcome back. So today we're going to talk about a feeling I think a lot of us have, that sense that our faith has kind of turned into a checklist. We're going to dive into a really profound shift in perspective, one that can turn all that spiritual pressure into a real, deep, personal connection with God.
So let me just ask you this straight up. Does your faith ever feel like a to-do list? You know, that constant feeling that you have to do more, pray more, just be more, all to feel like you're somehow worthy? It's a heavy, heavy weight to carry. And honestly, it's a recipe for some serious spiritual burnout. I mean, it makes sense, right? It's an idea many of us grew up with, that our good deeds are basically like currency. We think if we just keep making deposits into our spiritual bank account, we'll get closer and closer to God. But what if that's not really how it works at all? What if, while we're so busy rushing around trying to give our own small offerings, we're completely missing this incredible, mind-blowing gift that's being offered to us? Okay, to really get this, let's try a little thought experiment. Let me tell you a quick story to kind of frame our thinking here.
All right, so picture this. You're in your workshop and you're carefully, painstakingly crafting this small, humble gift. You're pouring your whole heart into it, sanding down every little rough edge, trying to make it absolutely perfect. And this gift, it's not for just anybody. You're making it for the most magnificent, powerful king you could ever imagine. A king who has infinite treasures and a kingdom beyond comprehension. And all of a sudden, your little gift, well, it starts to feel incredibly small. So you're totally consumed, right? You're polishing the surface, obsessing over the details, and you're so focused that you almost don't notice a royal messenger standing right there. And in his hand, he's holding a personal invitation sealed with the king's crest. And here's the part that changes everything. The invitation doesn't say, "Bring me your perfect gift." It says, "Come to my court. I want you." The king doesn't want the thing you made. He wants your presence. He wants you to come and actually know him. This little story we just walked through, it perfectly captures a piece of wisdom from the great scholar Ibn Ata'illah. He basically says, look, when God opens a door for you to know him, don't get all hung up on how many good deeds you have. That door was opened for one reason and one reason only, because he wants to make himself known to you. So this really gets to the core of it, right? It's this crucial difference between the gift we're so busy trying to prepare for him and the infinitely greater gift he is just waiting to give to us. And this just lays it out so clearly. On one side, you've got our gift to him, our deeds, or amal in Arabic. These are our actions, our offerings. They're finite. But on the other side, that's his gift to us, knowing him, marifat. This is his self-revelation, an infinite connection that we don't build, we simply receive. I mean, there's really no comparison, is there? And let's be really clear about what marifat is. This isn't just knowing facts about God from a book. It's that deep, profound, direct awareness of his presence. And he's the one who grants it. It is not a wage you earn for your work. It's a gift, freely given. It's the ultimate answer to all that spiritual anxiety. Now, this is so important. This is not a permission slip to just sit back and do nothing. Of course not. Good deeds are absolutely vital. The real shift is in our mindset. It's about moving from seeing them as a transaction to earn God's love to seeing them as a grateful response to the love that he's already pouring out for us. Okay, so if this marifat, this divine knowledge, is a gift, how do we actually open ourselves up to receive it? Well, the answer is just beautiful. It's in the art of surrender. This powerful, beautiful prayer, it's one that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught his own daughter Fatima, and it's the perfect expression of this state of mind. It's basically a blueprint for how to surrender. I mean, just think about what you're really saying in this prayer. It is a total handover. You're not asking for help with just one or two problems. You're asking him to take the wheel on everything. It's the ultimate admission that, you know what? We can't do this on our own, not even for the blink of an eye. It's the ultimate act of just letting go. And this act of letting go, this complete and total surrender, it's not just a nice idea. It is the very heart of the highest form of faith described in the Quran. The Quran uses this incredible phrase, aslama wajhahu. Literally, it translates to submit one's face. Now, your face, that's your identity, right? It's your essence, your entire being. So this isn't just about submitting your actions. It's about turning your whole existence, your soul, your body, your life, your death, everything, towards God and God alone. And then the Quran itself just asks this question that stops you in your tracks. It's rhetorical, of course. Who could possibly have a better path, a better religion, than the person who has oriented their entire self, their entire face, towards the divine?
And this is where it all comes full circle. True submission isn't just about the checklist of things you do. It's the deep, profound realization that the very strength you have, the ability, the opportunity to do anything at all, that itself is a gift that comes directly from Him in the first place. So I'll leave you with this to think about. What would change for you? What could you achieve if you stopped trying so hard to perfect your own small handmade gift, and instead you turned around and just accepted the King's invitation? What becomes possible when you stop relying only on your own strength and you learn to truly, truly rely on His?